Hello everyone, in this tutorial video I'm going to show you how to make a water simulation using the Phoenix FT for 3ds Max. So there's two types of way of making the water simulation. So the first one is basically using a quick reset, and the second one we are going to take a look at how to build it manually. And so the first one, you just basically have to make a really simple standard shape for the water source. I'm gonna make it with box here and I'm gonna put it somewhere up there. And then just select it and then click on the tap water tool to create a quick simulation. And then just click start. Okay, I'm gonna click stop once the water kind of fill the containers, and then add lighting to actually be able to render. And I'm using a dome here for quick lighting stuff, and just pick invincible to make it invisible once I render it. So let's just create a quick render for this water simulation. And this is it. It's pretty neat. And let's try another one to make a manual setting. To create a manual setting of the water simulation, I'm just gonna start with box 2 as the water source and put it like somewhere up there. And then I'm gonna create the water areas of the simulation using the Phoenix Liquid Simulator. And just drag it. So make sure the box is inside the simulator. Okay, make sure it's inside the simulator, and just gonna drag it a little bit. And what I would do is add another liquid source here and pick it here, and then to actually link it to the box that I made, I'm gonna click the liquid source and then using the modifier tool to add the emitter nodes, and choose the box, and then the box would be selected and be listed in the emitter nodes. So I'm just gonna try to run the simulation. Just click it in the simulator and try to start it. And this is how it goes. It's actually kind of pretty jagged in a way. So what I would do is I'm gonna make edit the steps per frame in the dynamics tab to make it more natural look. Just gonna type 5. Let's see how it goes. As you can see that the water flows more naturally now, but it's actually much slower because it has more frame in it. So to do that, I actually have to decrease the resolution a bit. So I'm gonna choose grid, and then I'm gonna choose decrease resolution. So it's gonna decrease the total cell, but make it much faster. As you can see that if we decrease the resolution, it looks a little bit has less particle of waters and doesn't look really natural. So you could just adjust it like however you want to make it bigger or smaller based on the model you're using. But just make it not above 1 million because it's gonna be too slow. And the other thing that I'm gonna use is I'm gonna add like a white and blue combination of color. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click preview, and then in the liquid, I'm gonna choose the scale and then make it a little bit higher so it has this combination of white and blue and make it much faster in a way. And as you can see that the liquid flowing through the floor are disappearing. This means that the simulation are open and needs to be closed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the grid, and then there's a container walls here. I'm gonna pick gem both for all of them. See how it goes. And I'm gonna render it. And adding the dome light to make it a lighting setup. Don't forget to actually invincible the dome and just click render. And as you can see that you'll notice that the water is solid purple color, right? So we have to actually add the material. What I'm gonna do is just stop the rendering and then click the material editor. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a new V-Ray material and double click to actually to see the parameters. I'm gonna set the diffuse to black and set the reflection and the refraction to white. And then I'm gonna enter the IOR value to 1.33 for water. Then we'll assign the material into the object and then choose render. There we go. Now, once you've already finished your water simulation, you could just probably adjust it to the model of the OpenStreetMap that you already have. So in this case, I'm just gonna probably rotate it a bit, make it flat, and just put it somewhere in one of the streets that I want to use for the water simulation. I've actually already added like a little bit blue color to the diffuse reflection and refraction to be able to show the blue thin into the renderings. So I'm just gonna create a quick renderings and it'll show up like a blue thin color. And okay, now render it, I'm gonna try to run a simulation to this area. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a specific fixed area. So I'm just gonna click gen both. So there's only water simulation in this area. I'm just gonna run the simulation quickly. You can see how it's gonna spread out. Quick water simulation. And yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoy it and see you on the next video. Bye.